thought we were dropping him off in Mexico. Now we're going to have to fill out a bunch of police reports, answering all these questions. What Dale look like? Ernest goes to crap. My show is sponsored by Adderall. What's a clap in the back? That's like you want to bet. I knew it. I called it the minute he walked up there. Pay it! I like to mix my Adderall with Skittles. Dude, to get ready to mix them with Skittles, put them in the oven, set it on 350, wait for the rainbow of personalities to show up. And then we play Uno. Don't give him all of it. That's all he deserves. Thank you, good night. Am I going too fast for some of you? Some of you have that look. You're pretty slow now. We've been drinking. I'm gonna go back. So fun and burn. No. He is quite brisk. These jokes are whipping past me. It's making me chilly. I need a comedy shawl. Comedy shawl, for God's sake, stay in school, son. I'm currently under observation. Hi. That's my favorite word in the whole world. Hi, hello. Say that to somebody next time you're talking to them. And here's the deal. Do not say it until you're 20 minutes into the conversation. Wait until they're talking 100 miles an hour about themselves and then look at them. Hi. I don't know what you're talking about, but we need to start over. That joke backfires if you're married. This lady sent me an email. She's like, thank you, Dale, because now when me and my husband are fighting and I'm winning, he looks at me and goes, hi. I know, right? So when I was a little boy, my dad built me a tree house. That was pretty cool. It was a big tree house, and after I climbed in it, he took the ladder. And according to him, the moral of that story is, that's what you get for trusting people, Dale. Time for dinner. Come on, jump. My dad was ornery, buddy. He was so he would mess with his grandkids. They laughed at everything he said, and he just took advantage of it. They'd be like, "Where are we sleeping tonight, Grandpa?" "Well, we're gonna get a shovel. We're gonna dig a hole out in the yard, and that's your bed." They were laughing like crazy. I'm like, he ain't kidding. You ain't gonna like the way he tucks you in. Kiss your grandma. My dad was ornery. We all know he's new. He messed with me too. I go up to him, a little dude. I go, "You want to play tag, Dad? Let's play tag." He goes, "I ain't gonna chase you. I have a gun." See, I love how some of you, it always divides the audience. Some of you take it way too seriously, and you're like, "Oh my God, that's horrible." And then there's others. There's my twisted group right there. I can tell. I said that, and you're like, "Shoot it!" That tells me we're not that much different, you know. North, south, east, west. We probably grew up the same way, you know. 2-story trailer. I did grow up in a 2-story trailer. I didn't even know it was a trailer. We had a house, and my dad built an extra room on one end. I thought we lived in a shoe. I had no idea. It was pretty white trash in my house, obviously. This is the nicest shirt I have, and I stole this from a mannequin when he wasn't looking. He had his back turned, he's playing tennis. I drove my parents crazy. My dad, I'm 6 years old. My dad's just trying to talk to me. I'm just, he goes, "What do you want to be when you grow up, Dale?" I'm like, "Oh, mailbox." And I meant it. I was out there every morning. That's when the mailman quit coming to our house. I ain't stopping. The boy looks itchy. Something's wrong. His eyelids are not the same size. My parents still think if this job doesn't work, I should join the Army, and that tells me they don't know I'm 45. I'm 45. Why would I be in the Army? I'd be surrounded by 20-year-olds. I'd be like the old man in the platoon. You boys, get away from my tent! The Army's a young man's game. You never see a senior citizen in the middle of a war. Their walker would sink in the sand. I'm gonna get you. I don't know why they would want me to join the Army. My whole family is built like this. But our family crest is a nerd getting a wedgie at a water fountain. I don't know how to fight. I barely know origami. Which, by the way, is not helpful when a bully's running at you full steam. I'm going to take your lunch money. Well, I'm going to make your math homework look like a duck. Bring it! Not a fighter. They shave your head when you join the Army. We've seen these ears. These will be the first things to get shot off. Some terrorist would jump up. I just shot Mickey Mouse. They're big. I have nightmares about my ears. One night I dreamt I got murdered and the police were laughing at my chalk outline. I don't drive my car with the window down because I know if the wind catches my ears, it's, well, hold on, wait. It's going to scare the kids in the other cars. He's being attacked by a bat. That's what happens when you feed him. I don't know, that's the funny part for me. I don't know why. It's not a fighter. I'm too skinny to fight. You guys probably can't even see anything from that angle. Everybody's sitting there going, that microphone stand's moving a lot. I'm skinny. When I go camping, mosquitoes are giving me blood. I'm skinny. The only underwear that fits me is Huggies. It's not a good look. I'm like hanging out with my wife. I'm soft and dry. Here's how you know when you need to gain weight. When you're in the bathroom and you can't trip the sensor to flush the urinal because it doesn't see you and you're dancing around. And when you're in the men's bathroom, that ain't the place to ask for help. You don't walk up to another dude, could you help me flush my toilet? They'll never do that. They'll still be punching you before the dryer's finished. Us guys, we don't even look at each other in the bathroom. We're barely making eye contact now, aren't we, sir? We look at each other, look at your shoes, look at your shoes. If a man had a heart attack in the men's bathroom and needed CPR, the rest of us would just look at him and go, I don't think he's going to make it. The only thing we can do as a group is push him with our feet out the door. You need a woman come kiss him. Why didn't you give him CPR? Well, I thought, I said CPR in my head and thought, pee, I gotta pee, I gotta go. So I spend a lot of time alone. I think we've covered that. I found out today I got big lips. I got Mick Jagger lip. I can suffocate myself with my own lip. What's it? Some of you are laughing. These dudes are like, just let him go. This man is on to something. Let him discover it. That was the show. He finally passed out. We walked out silently, and my daughter's going to be a lawyer. It's okay. I know what you're looking at. Coming to my show is like going to a flea market. You're always excited at first, and then you're very embarrassed when you get there. I am glad you're here. Thank you for showing up. When this room's empty, they make me mop. This carpet's wet. I am glad you're here. It's big old Saturday night. Woohoo!
It's Friday.
Friday. Sorry. Chill out. Some other people didn't know either. Not everybody bought a day planner in Ensenada. I didn't even know they sold those in Ensenada. Would you like a wrestling mask, a hammock, day planner? Oh, I could use one of those. I wish they sold useful things. You know, day planner, hammock, would you like a new house for $1? Yes, sir! I never know what day it is. I gotta stop buying my calendars used. I know one thing. This is what I know. I know if you stand in a dark room and you look in a mirror and you say Bloody Mary 3 times, you're an alcoholic. That's all I know. There's a lot. I end up here sweating like an albino curly fry. I don't know what that means either. Sounds hot, doesn't it? There's just way too many lights pointing at that. I feel like you guys are just looking at my skeleton. I feel like I'm up here doing impressions of Shrinky Dinks. It feels like that. I know the parents always Shrinky Dink. The kids don't know. A Shrinky Dink. Back in the 70s, our parents used to let us play with the stove. And a Shrinky Dink was a little plastic thing, and you would color it, and you put it in the oven, and it gets smaller, you make a little necklace. My mom used to make me get in there with them, keep an eye on them. She's like, you let me know when they're done. And to this day, every time I see a mime doing this, I'm like, that dude's trying to get out the oven. Did you have fun in Ensenada, though? I didn't mean to walk that way. The boat just pushed me. And I took a step and whoop, and there we are. In my head, I had a little music. Sailing, takes me away. I'm going to get the show started here in about 4 minutes. Okay. I'm the warm-up. There's actually another comedian, and he is stupid. I had a good time in Ensenada, though. I found this out about the homeless. They don't like it when you lay down next to them and spoon. I thought he was homeless. I really did. And then he whipped out a cell phone and he called somebody for help. He had a cell phone. He was also wearing a suit. I may have accidentally knocked that gentleman down. This is usually when me and my therapist switch places so he can lay down. I don't like my therapist because he ain't real. He's an aromatherapist. I don't know if you know anything about aromatherapy, but that's when you pay them $100 and then you pull their finger. It's disgusting. And then for the next hour, you're sitting there going, I don't want to tell you how I feel about this. So, before I met my wife, I joined an online dating site. It was a court order. Did you hear that, or was that in my head? I'm just watching the show. I'm just watching the monkey show. I had to fill out a little form for the online date. So me describe myself in 5 words. I didn't know how to describe this in 5. I don't know 5 total words. Total word. My tongue just had a stroke. Clear. 5 words to describe. I like reduced price for quick sale. I don't know anything about women. I just know when I see somebody I like, I bring the white trash to the bonfire. That's my dance. I learned that at my niece's dance recital. And I was doing it in the back of the room. I was dancing like that, and when the teacher saw me doing that, she made me leave the building. And I said, well, they're doing it, and it's really cute. And she's like, they are 12, you're 45. If you had candy in your pocket, I'd be on the phone with the police. So now I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, it's a good thing I ate all my Tootsie Rolls. Right? I'm not going back. Okay. I like this ship. This is a cool ship. There's a lot of cool rooms in this. I'm not allowed in any. I'm allowed in 2 of them. I'm allowed here. There's a room in the back. Actually, it's not a room. That's I pee in a bucket, but that's another show. There's a bug back there in a light. That's a bathroom light. Today I was watching him. This bug in his light. And he's running around a circle. And he kept running. So I started timing him. Beat his record. It was awesome. So I started throwing down money because I'm a gambler, but I was alone. So I threw down $3, and then the voice in my head raised me 4, and I bet 5, and I lost my car. What I'm trying to say is I'm not really a comedian on this show. I'm in charge of putting clean towels in your room. I like how some of you got that, and others got really quiet. Does he have a key to our cabin? It's okay, everything's fine. You're not going to find out. I don't show up till 4 in the morning. I show up at 4 in the morning, I'll make an elephant out of a towel, and I lay down next to you and softly brush your hair. love you. And I jump on the bed and go, Ted, you're it. Chase me. I'm wearing your underwear. I gotta go. That's it for me. Thank you for hanging out and playing with me. I got an adult show tonight.